Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Today we've got episode 3 of Rags to Richie in the GE. If you have not seen episode 1 yet, be sure to check that out first to get all of the rules and regulations of this account. You can also find a summary of the rules in the description. My Discord server can be found at the top of the description as well, and be sure to join that if you would like to chat. Don't forget that every like on this video will be 1 million coins that I have to give away. Stick around until the end of the episode to see who wins this time. Don't forget to comment your RSN down below if you want a chance to be chosen, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, we are back, and while editing, I did end up trying to make just a little bit extra cash. Did some mud runes, we made a couple of mil. Altogether, so far we have made 5.4 mil, I believe. And if this chestplate sells, we should make 6.6 mil, roughly. Okay, we just now finished up all of the Ira incense sticks, and these should go for under 22k each, I believe, because we just bought one for that. And we initially paid about 10 mil at a stretch, and we're going to sell this for almost 24 mil. Pretty decent profit. I also decided to go ahead and put in an offer for a bunch of adamant bolts, as well as unfinished bolts, because, I mean, I still want to get my fletching and magic up, and that's a pretty good way to do that. I'm going to go ahead and buy some dragonhide, because it's actually pretty cheap right now, and we should be able to make a decent profit, and it's pretty good XP. Okay, at some point, these completely stopped buying. I'm assuming that somebody probably started undercutting me. We made a profit of roughly 800k or so. I'm gonna buy 1,000 diamonds and process them all the way down to bolt tips. We'll also make it not really profit, but we're gonna save a little bit of money because I'm gonna need the bolt tips anyway, so might as well. Finally, that Armadale chestplate sold for 97.50, and initially we paid 96 for. We barely made 100k on. Okay, looks like we're not gonna be flipping Armadale anymore. We could actually make a pretty unreasonable amount of money with clay. Let's go ahead and try to buy 10,000 and just make a ton of urns. I couldn't see this going wrong at all. Hey, perfect, and our incense sticks finally finished selling. They ended up selling for 21.6 mil. Altogether, we ended up making a profit of like 11 point something mil. Alright, I think we might be getting fairly close to sort of maybe being able to afford doing agility. I don't know, I'm gonna buy some feathers. We'll see how long this lasts, what level we end up getting to. It's gonna be our first level 80 of the series so far, and I kinda am having minor regrets with buying 10,000 clay. I'm only halfway through it at this point. I did end up flipping this Animacore body for 250k. I spent half the day trying to sell it, and it looks like the helmet finally sold for another 250k profit as well. Okay, I have absolutely no clue why this is a thing, but these are selling for over 13k each. I just made 23 mil off of just over 2,000 runecrafting urns. I did make 1,200 of these. I made a little bit. I made a few of those before I noticed that these were selling for so much. I'm gonna keep making these runecrafting urns, and yeah, mainly because this is insane cash right now. Hey, our Silverhawk boots are putting in the work. We just got level 10 agility already. See how many charges do we actually have left. Sitting on 146. We've went almost halfway through them. Not terrible, but definitely not great. We spent about 400k and we are going to get maybe 2,500 XP. Could definitely be better. Alright, all my Serdom and God Swords went through. We made about 460k off of this because I did have to price check one. And there's level 20 agility. It is kind of expensive though. We are just about to run out of feathers. Oh, I also just now noticed the counter up here in the corner, it has counted down. The reason for that, double XP is almost over. I haven't used any. Yeah, okay, moving on. Oh, no way. A whole bunch of those maple incense sticks just bought. What? That's gonna be another like 10 mil plus. I need to try to buy some more of those. Okay, let's claim this cash here, so 23 mil from that. Is there any more? Ah, dang. Alright, we have finally finished up with all of the runecrafting urns, and shockingly, they're actually going for more than they were going for yesterday. I just had to pay 20,000 for one urn. If I get these to go for 19k each, this right here is going to be almost 50 mil. Let's go back, rewind. Keep in mind, I have only spent I spent exactly 5 mil. Right here's 500k, that's fine. Right here's 5 mil. Okay, we'll just say that alone, right there, that's it. That's all I spent. So the 23 mil was pure profit. This all right here, I'm going to have made 70 mil from the 10,000 clay if these sell. So we paid 9.3 mil, and we got 13.3. Oh, we actually made 4 mil. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. And all of our Furies ended up selling. Wait, what happened? That's weird. All of the Furies ended up selling for 10.1 mil, and I believe we paid about 9.5. Yes. So we made around 600k on that. Not too great, not terrible though. We currently have over 80 mil cash if we were to claim this. Might try 19,750 and see if those follow suit. That's gonna be another 20. This is absurd. Okay, how much did I pay for that? We'll say 2 mil. And to 23. Oh my gosh. These maple incense sticks and another 500. What? When did those come through? We're also going to be making a bunch of money off of these incense sticks as well, apparently. We definitely cannot forget our daily divination spot. Hopefully we can get a few total levels from this. We're not going to get a ton overall, but it'll definitely add up over time, hopefully. It'll be 17.6 mil from that. And altogether, we didn't spend a whole lot. Say 10 mil max. Made about a 7 mil profit there. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright everybody, it is a brand new day. This is the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and see if everything ended up selling. Please, please, please. Oh, not quite, but a massive, massive portion of these did go through. I'm absolutely shocked. I genuinely cannot believe that. These also sold, so we made like 10 mil from that. Okay, so we're gonna throw these back in for, I'm gonna try 14.75. That's still gonna be 20 mil. Another bunch of these bought. Absolutely stacked right now. We're up to 138 mil total value. We're chugging right along. The bank's still got a few things and nothing really to write home about. It's got a few things in it. But yeah, we're actually doing pretty decent, I would say. Definitely can't complain. Alright, so altogether, I have over 100 mil coins now. That means that I could, in theory, purchase the Tier 1 Richie pet, which is currently locked behind 1,000 total level. I guess maybe I need to start looking at skills to potentially start training. If we use a portable workbench, I think we could also train our construction, so that'll be another one that will get us quite a few total levels for hopefully not a massive cost. Other than that, I know we could definitely get our smithing up. Like, smithing is something that we could get up there. It would take a while because superheating is substantially less experience than on old school, but that's still okay. It is technically possible. And I could definitely get my tree slapping up a bit more. Nice, the Armadillo chain skirt just sold for basically 9 mil, and we paid 8.3, so about a 700k profit there. Not too bad. Oh hey, I didn't even notice, but our gown ended up selling for 5.7. And we initially paid 5.4, so about a 300k profit. Hey, and there our garb just sold for 6.1, and we paid 5.7. Trying to buy all the law runes so I can get these enchanted, and then I'm moving on to training my cooking, I think. I'm going to spend about maybe a mil total on the skill, and see what that ends up getting us up to. Okay, so I finished up with all of the bolts, and I don't actually have the offers for where I bought the bolts. But everything that I added up is potentially around 5 to 6 mil that I spent. So we've made anywhere between 3 to 4 mil. Not bad. So I'm thinking making red berry pies might potentially be profitable because I should be able to sell them for maybe just a tiny bit more since it is an item required in a quest. I'm gonna give it a try. Hey, we just got level 30 cooking already. I think that we might actually be able to pull a profit. I have burnt 10 pies, but since we have so many, I think I might end up getting a high enough level that I'll quit burning them, hopefully in time to still at least break even. Breaking even would be okay. I'd be okay with that. And there's level 40. Alright, so I initially just bought supplies to make 999 pies. We ended up burning 46 of them, but since the portable had the effect of doubling some of them, we ended up with just over 1,000. So hopefully we should actually profit from this. We can apparently sell these for just under 5k, really? So if I try to sell these for 47.50 each, we initially paid just about 2.6 mil, we'll say. Pretty decent profit for this level. And there we have 600 total level. We did end up having all of our diamond bolts sell, so there's about 2 to 3 mil-ish? I forget exactly. Oh wait, we just had a bunch more incense sticks buy. That's another like 10 mil profit. I guess let's switch over to doing that. I need to buy another 1,000 irits. Why are these buying? And there's level 70 fire making. Hey, we finally sold the Armadillo chestplate for 10.25, 500k profit. Not Terrible. Not great, though. So this is a new item that came out today with the new Slayer creatures, and it looks like we're able to flip this for about a 3 mil profit. Hey, and all this flesh ended up selling. We should have made roughly a 3 mil profit there. And we just finished up with all of our instant sticks. Looks like they are currently trading for 19,000. So we can go ahead and drop these in for 19k each. Very nice. We just sold a Taga's Horkhammer. That is... Okay, we just sold a Taga's core hammer for 89.5 mil. We originally paid 88.7, so we made a 750k. I don't know. Our urns just sold. This is an insane price. Hey, we just had our core hammer sell and went for 89.5 again, and we paid 88.2. About a 1.2 mil profit. That's not bad. And we just sold another hammer for 89.5. And we just finished selling with the 1,000 Irid Incense sticks as well. We make about a 9 mil profit here, give or take. Hey, and we just sold those Bandostasis for 2 mil. Okay, so that's a 475k profit. That's actually kind of decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend 5 mil on prayer, which might sound expensive, and it is, but we're making a ton of money. I'm going to use Powder of Burials, though. We spent about 100k-ish on this. It'll last 30 minutes, which we should be able to bury the 2,000 bones in that amount of time, I hope. We'll see how many total levels we end up getting out of this. Alright, and after all of those bones, we ended up with level 66 Prayer. And I think next we might go ahead and start with construction, possibly? Alright, so it looks like I could just buy some planks and some steel nails and start with crude wooden chairs. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So now that we have all of the planks and nails, we can start training construction on the portable workbench. It is essentially the same thing as training in your house, except slightly more AFK. We make flat packs. We just got level 650 total level. I'm gonna keep training construction until it becomes unreasonable. Hey, we just sold a bunch of these urns for 7 mil. Alright, it is a brand new day. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, I forgot to take out this offer. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can still sell this for a decent profit. Let's see, what were we selling these for yesterday? 89.5. We'll see if we can get that to go for that price. We had all of these sold for 3.5 mil, so now all of the clay is essentially paid for. Some of these go, but not all of them. We'll just let this sit. I was hoping that this would be profitable, but I mean, we're still making a profit. It's just definitely not selling very quickly. And we just sold a Taga's core hammer for another 1.25 mil profit, I believe. And there we have level 50 construction already. Alright, I know that we're probably about halfway through the episode at this point, but finally I know what I want to do for this episode. This would be a good time to go for 750 total level. While that is quite a ways away, I think I might be able to get away with that by training a bit of combat here in a little bit, but I think 750 total is a pretty good goal to have for this episode. And we just sold another core hammer. These are going really quickly. I guess I'm just gonna keep trying these until we hit the limit. Oh wow, look, another core hammer sold. I bet you wouldn't believe it. Go ahead and try to buy another. I wonder if it'll come through. Hey, we just sold a Taga's core hammer for 89.5 mil. Let's go ahead and try to buy another one for 88.2. Alright, and we just sold another hammer for another mil profit. I'm really surprised these are still going through. I guess let's keep trying. And you'll never believe it, we just sold another core hammer. That's another mil profit. Let's do it again. And we just sold another hammer. And there we have level 60 construction. We just sold another core hammer for another 1.25. Why is this happening? And we ended up selling yet another core hammer. Our entire history is just full of these hammers. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I have never been able to flip something this consistently, ever. This is kind of insane. And we just sold another hammer. And there's 700 total level. You can't be serious, these are still going. I just sold another one. And that's another hammer sold for another mil profit. So these prayer potions ended up selling for just about 7.5 mil. All this flesh just sold, we got 4.5 mil for it. You know, I never thought that this account would have a loot beam. There's a key token that for some reason got forced onto the ground, and it gave it a gold beam. Hey, the Armadillo chain skirt ended up selling for 8.77, 8.3, so about a 400k profit. That's not bad. Hey, and our chest plate also sold as well. Okay, I just bought a bunch of ore. I'm gonna start superheating, and we'll see what level we end up getting to. I don't know how far I can reasonably take smithing. I would have really enjoyed to be able to get to level 80 plus smithing reasonably well. We're only getting 1 XP per bar currently, so we'll see how much iron bars give us. If iron bars don't give us very much either, I don't know what we'll do. I guess we'll figure it out. Alright, and right here should be level 10 smithing. We can go ahead and move on over to doing iron smelting. Hopefully this is better XP than the bronze. Alright, and moment of truth, how much XP do we get? 2. It is better than bronze. Oh boy. Smithing's really not going to be a skill that we can reasonably get that high. I mean, yes, I can go through and train it at 2 XP per bar, but I must skip out on that for now. If we absolutely need it, I'll come back to it. But for now, no thank you. I think it might be time to go ahead and start working on combat. I'm gonna buy a melee setup and start killing the imp, I suppose. That's pretty much our only option right now. Alright, I got this super awesome training outfit. Let's go ahead and start training up our melees. I'm gonna be hopping through all the worlds, killing the imp. And we just sold another hammer. And we just sold another hammer. And we just sold another one. These are coming through pretty consistently. I like it. And there's another hammer sold for 1.2 mil, not bad. Level 10 range. Hey, we ended up selling another core hammer. I think I might go ahead and call it for combat, at least for now. We're up to 729 total at the moment. Well, shoot, I went AFK, but we just got back. Apparently we got level 40 agility. I might switch back over to cooking and maybe Herblore to finish out 750 total. We're doing pretty good, I would say. 1000 total is going to be a bit of a challenge. And there's level 75 fire making. I kind of missed a level, but we got it. I'm also only 5k away from level 75 magic, so I think we should probably just go ahead and get that as well. And right here should be level 75 magic. Oh, and combat level 65. Nice. Alright, I think it is time to go ahead and do some Herblore. Oh, I almost forgot. We've gotten a bunch of fire spirits. We might as well go ahead and open these and get a whole bunch of nothing. We got some runes, though. It's not complete garbage, I suppose. Alright, everybody, it is a brand new day, and it looks like we ended up selling 2 core hammers for another 2.5 mil profit. I don't know what the hell's going on with these core hammers. This is unreasonable, uncalled for, but I love it. I'm okay with it. This is absurd. But now we do have a good amount of cash to go ahead and play with. I'm going to go back to flipping just 1. I was going to flip 2, but I need some cash right now. I'm going to train some Herblore and try to get 750 total level. And since we were using portables, we ended up with just under 5,300. So we can go ahead and buy an equal amount of snape grass. This is also where a bunch of the levels are going to start coming in. We are currently level 54 Herblore. Here's level 60 Herblore. Hey, and that is 750 total level. I completely missed the level, but we just got level 65 Herblore. I completely forgot to record it, but we made just about 2 mil from Ataga's core hammer right here. I'm gonna try to do that again, because that is a really good flip. But we finally finished up with all of the prayer potions. We have just over 5,500. Let's go ahead and decant these and see what they price check for after that. And it looks like 39.9, just barely under 40. We ended up selling a Ataga's core hammer. We just made a 2 mil profit, roughly, on that. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, as soon as this video goes out, I am no longer going to be able to flip these. I am assuming at least 1, if not 10 of you would probably try to flip this as well, as the core hammers have made us 20 mil last 2 days, 3 days. It's insane to think about. But anyway, that's fine. We'll have to find something else probably next episode. And also, I really need to start working on 1,000 total level. So I guess next episode, look forward to a bunch of skilling because we really need to get to 1,000 total level. Also, let me know if I should be allowed to claim rewards on the Yak track. This time, I should be able to claim absolutely all of the rewards from the Yak track. But I'm not really sure if I should allow myself to or not. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys, so let me know down below. Also, don't forget to comment your RSN down below if you want a chance to be picked. But let's go ahead and pick a comment from last video. Okay, here we are on the comment picker. I have filtered duplicate users, but let's go ahead and get the YouTube comments. We have, again, 8 comments, same as last video. Let's see who wins. Sam Podesta, RSN Paraxman, enjoying the videos, so we're gonna have to add him and see if he is online in-game. Alright, let's go ahead and see. So it was Paraxman. It looks like he is not currently online, so we are going to have to wait until he logs in. Hey, and we just sold all of our prayer potions, and that is a profit of roughly 2.7 mil. Unfortunately, Paraxman has still not logged in. However, I think I might be handling these giveaways just a little bit differently from here on out. I'm going to start picking the winner at the end of the episode, and I'm going to give the winner their money in the following episode, so that way I don't have to sit around and wait. Anyway, Paraxman, get a hold of me or I'll get a hold of you. I've got you on my friends list, but I currently owe you. Alright, so if you take a look right here, we are currently at 17 likes. So Paraxman, I owe you 17 mil. Either PM me or I'll PM you, or make sure your private's on, because I have not seen you log in. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good place to go ahead and wrap up this video. But I guess, until next time, don't forget to take her easy, and have a good